Hello everybody out there in the bookverse, it's Stephanie, and today I am back with my April TBR Star Hop. I am really excited to play again. I feel like I've had some rough few months and I have kind of been failing at the game, but let's start out by talking about how I did for last month's books. Okay, so here are the book picks from last month. We have The Fellowship of the Ring, which was for a book that was a buddy read. We have Valor, a one-word title. Crown of Midnight was Spinner Wheel pick. Shadow Rising was a wormhole pick. And The Hope of Elantris was for a book with a white cover. So I read Hope of Elantris, Crown of Midnight. I'm planning on finishing The Fellowship of the Ring today, and I know I'm going to finish that. So you're looking and you're like, ooh, you might have failed, but I am a good chunk of the way through The Shadow Rising, and I feel very confident that I'm going to be able to finish it by the end of the month because I am filming a week early, so I still have a week to finish The Shadow Rising, and the rule is I have to have started the last book on. So I will have started Valor by the end of the month, and I will have finished The Shadow Rising. So I am counting this as a win. Now, I feel like I'm kind of bending the rules a little bit since I am filming so early, and so I really don't know if I'm going to finish or not. So the way I'm going to go about it is I am not going to remove the black hole that is on the board, which I usually would if I have completed my TBR, and I feel like that's fair because I am filming it early for my own convenience because I have stuff going on later that I just won't have time to film, and there is a chance that I won't actually finish The Shadow Rising and start Valor before the month is over. So I'm not removing the black hole, but I'm not adding another. And if I do finish, then I will be able to remove the black hole before next month's game. However, if I don't, I will have to leave that black hole on the board and add another one. And if I finish this month, then I'll only be able to remove one. So there will still be one black hole on the board. So I am setting myself up for maybe having a lot of black holes, but I think I'm going to be able to do it. So we're going to go with it. And let's just go ahead and jump into roll number 1. Okay. So, per what I said in the intro, I have left the black hole here. I know that this is just kind of my fault for filming too early, but it is what it is. I'm good with it. So we are just going to go ahead and jump into roll number 1. Okay, here we go. Big numbers. 9. Yeah. Okay, that was kind of close, but we landed on a sun, and we get a book by more than one author, so 2+ authors. Okay. Okay, so for our first roll, we're starting off strong, and we got a sun, and the prompt for that was a book written by 2 or more authors. And for this, I'm going to be nice to myself because I'm a little nervous that the game is going to be super mean to me and I'm going to have a honking TBR. So I am starting with a graphic novel. I'm going to go with Monstrous by Marjorie Liu and Sana Takeda. I do realize that one of them is the illustrator, but I'm counting it because the two of them contributed to this work. So it counts because I feel like the artwork in graphic novels really contributes to this story significantly. So I have been really enjoying this graphic novel series. I read the first 4 and this is volume 5. I did get the Barnes & Noble edition of the cover, which I really, really like. I don't like the regular cover that much. I'll put it up here so you can see it, but I think that this edition is so much prettier in my opinion. This is an adult high fantasy graphic novel series. The world is very complex. There's a lot of world building and magic and lore and different species, races, politics going on here. So it is a very in-depth graphic novel series, but I love it. I think it is so good. I feel like I'm going to have to reread it and I'll definitely pick up on some more things the second time around. But so far, absolutely loving this, and I'm really excited to start off with a short one. It gives me a little bit of a confidence boost that even if we do end up with a lot of books on this TBR, I might still have a chance. And roll number 2. Another 9. I like it. A star. I Look how few star prompts I have. I feel like I've lost them somewhere. I'm gonna have to remedy this. But the prompt is a romance. Nice. Okay, moving right along with 2 9s. I'm liking it. Our next one, we got a star, and for that I need a romance book. And of course, I am picking Zodiac Academy by Caroline Peckman and Suzanne Valenti. Ooh, I guess I could have picked this for the double author one as well, but anyways. This is my Patreon buddy read for the month of April, and I am really excited to jump into this series. I have heard definitely mixed things on it. This is an adult romance book, and I hear it's fairly dark, and there's a bully romance, and they're just not very nice people in this series, but I've also heard it compared to an adult Harry Potter, which I really do love the magical school setting. So I'm hoping that I really enjoy this. I have high hopes for it. I did start it at one point and get like, what, 78 pages in. So I do have an idea of the writing style, and I feel like it is fairly simplistic, and it's not a super difficult read, so hopefully it'll be an easy read. I can get through it fairly quickly, but that it'll be fun. I am definitely looking forward to this series. I just heard so many people love it, get so emotionally invested in it, and so I'm really excited to try it out. Plus, I'm really looking forward to reading this with my Patreons. I think this is going to be a lot of fun. Roll number 3. Another 9! I really like this, but it's kind of scaring me a little. Okay. Ooh, that was close. I was starting to get really scared there. But we got a moon, and the prompt is a book with foiling on it. Definitely doable. I love books with foiling. We got another 9, which I'm not sad about. I'm actually quite pleased with, but just kind of interesting. For that, we got a moon prompt, which was foiling. And I am going to be throwing on, again, Master of Sorrows by Justin T. Call. I really need to get through this. I have a collaboration coming up with some friends where we are going to talk about the first 2 books in the series, and I wanted to reread the first one since it's been a little while. Plus, it definitely has the foiling going on. It's gorgeous. I really enjoyed this book on my first read, so I need to just make this happen. I know I read part of it a couple months ago, and I need to finish this out. I need to make this a priority. So it's going on the official TBR Star Hop again. This is an adult high fantasy series where we have this world where anyone with magic or that has any kind of disability is considered unclean, kind of like a descendant of the evil god, and they kill them. And this main character that we have has magic and a disability, and he is enrolled in this school where they're teaching these students how to go and retrieve magical artifacts, and he is hiding the fact that he has a disability and he has magic from these people. And it is a very interesting world. I like the magic, I like the lore, I like the gods aspect to it. So I'm really excited to jump into the second one, but I need to finish my reread of this first one first. It's a little ridiculous that it has taken me so long. Yeah. Okay, so we are definitely not going to hit the wormhole, but anything but an 8. You know, I wouldn't be opposed to another 9. Just saying. And oh my gosh, a 10! What is going on? And we're done. That's TBR Star Hop for the month. I can't believe it. I'm a little bit in shock. And I guess it's time to jump into the spinner wheel, and ooh, look at that dust. I am gonna need to clean my board. Wow, that's embarrassing. I can't believe it. We're at the end. We hit no wormholes, we didn't hit a black hole, and I only have 3 books on my TBR so far, and this is just going to be the 4th. This is insane. I actually do not think I have ever had a nicer TBR Star Hop game. I feel like it knows that I needed that this month. but this is amazing. I am so excited. I feel so pumped. Whew. Okay, let's do the spinner roll. Let's see what we get. If you're not familiar, I have 10 seconds to find the book that matches the prompt that I will get on the spinner wheel, and if I don't get it in 10 seconds, I have to spin again. So there is a possibility of getting more books on the spinner wheel, so fingers crossed the spinner wheel is also nice to me, but I have rarely had to spin twice. So, whew. Okay guys, moment of truth. Okay, are we ready? Free pick. I love free pick. Got it. Boom. Very proud of myself for that one. How did I only get 3 rolls, which I think is the minimum I can get is 3 if I counted correctly. I could count again, but I think I could potentially do it if I got all 12s with only 2 prompts. But I feel like that is so nice where I only get 3 books and then I get a free pick for the spinner wheel. Oh, TBR Star Hop loves me this month, which makes me a little bit nervous for next month, but it's fine because I am gonna love this month while it's nice to me. So I decided to go with Shadows for Silence. Is that what it's called? Shadows for Silence? Shadows for Silence in the Forests of Hell. This is the Cosmere Unbounded read-along book, pick one of them for the month of April. So I'm going to fit it onto TBR Star Hop. Plus it's really short, so it'll be an easier one to do. And that's it. That is all of my books for TBR Star Hop for the month of April. This is insane. Here is my little stack, and keep in mind that I'm only reading a short story within the Arcanum Unbounded. So, we have Zodiac Academy for a romance. We have Monstrous for a book with more than one author. Shadows for Silence for the spinner wheel pick, and Master of Sorrows for a book with foiling. This is ridiculously doable, and if I fail this TBR, I think I should have to take an extra harsh punishment. If you can think of a good punishment to add on top of adding a black hole if I don't finish this super simple TBR, let me know down in the comments. But I am feeling extremely optimistic about this TBR. I am definitely going to be able to finish it. This is my Patreon buddy read, so definitely reading it. Monstrous is super short, Shadows for Silence is super short, and I just need to get through Master of Sorrows. It needs to happen. I'm so excited, guys. Woo! So I do have some other books that I do need to read this month, but they don't count towards TBR Star Hop if I don't. So you have The Wall of Storms. I didn't get to it last month, unfortunately, but I will be able to read it before the live show. That's going to be happening in April. Valor by John Gwynne. I will have started it by the end of this month, but I'll need to finish it. And then The Death of Jane Lawrence, which is the Top Shelf Society book club pick for the month of April. Also, I do have a couple more Cosmere Unbounded books to add on there, the White Sand books, the graphic novels, and then Six of the Dusk. So they're all very short, so that should be very doable. Plus I've already read White Sand, so it'll be a reread for me. So here's my stack. It did get significantly bigger, but keep in mind I will have started Valor, and I think this is still doable. I'm going to try to manage my time a lot better in the month of April than I did in the month of March, so fingers crossed this is all going to happen. That is my TBR for the month of April. I am so happy and I am so excited. I will be participating in the Aurelium Readathon. That is happening in the month of April as well. That's the magical readathon hosted by G over at Book Roast. And I'll post a TBR for that for my Patreons. I'll just do a video of that for you guys so you guys can check it out and we can kind of do that together because I think that'll be a lot of fun. And I also will be participating in Realmathon, but I'm not really going to be picking out books that fit the prompt. I'm just gonna pick prompts that fit the books that I am choosing. So any books that I'm reading, I will add on to Realmathon for those points, but I'm not really going to be doing anything particularly for that one. It's just going to be one that's kind of happening in the background, which I think will be kind of fun because it won't be any pressure on me to read anything extra, but I can still enjoy the camaraderie and the group aspect to it and the competition that'll be going on between the different realms. So that'll be a lot of fun. I'm really excited, really looking forward to it. Let me know down in the comments what books you are planning on reading in the month of April. And as always, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. And if you want to see more from me and see my next TBR Star Hop and all my other TBR Star Hop related videos, hit the subscribe button down below and the bell icon so you'll be notified when I post new content. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.